everybody, and thank you for joining us at the Adopt a Pet Show. We have really a wide variety of a lot of doggies and puppies that we have up for adoption. We're interfering with Mr. Moo's nap time right now. But just to let everybody know, I want to show everybody that has been following us on Facebook on Mr. Puffin, which hopefully we'll get time to have him on today. But this is Mr. Puffin's brother. So as you can see, the whole litter was fine. So this is how we found out, besides all the testing we did, he had no mange. It was caused by what our medical staff thinks. So it's possibility a chemical burn that turned into a really bad bacteria infection. So, but as you can, if you're following up, he is healing up amazingly, and he's just my little squirt. I love him. So enough of him. We have Mr. Moo Moo. Mr. Moo Moo is about 10 weeks old, and he is the last of the litter. Everybody has been adopted, which it really shocks me because I thought he would be the first one to go. His personality, he's just so chillaxed. And the one thing, he has an apple on his butt. Look at the apple. And the whole litter, all of them have crooked tails. It's like they're broken, but you can't do nothing about it. And it doesn't bother them at all. No. Mwah. So if you are interested in our Mr. Moo Moo, remember, we're open Monday through Saturday. Adoption hours from 10 to 4, but the office hour is from 8 to 4:30. So if you're interested in adopting our Mr. Moo Moo, come on down to the Humane Society Monday through Saturday, and from 10 to 4, they're up for adoption. And here's Johnny. Johnny is a 3-year-old Chihuahua mix. He's a larger Chihuahua mix. To me, he's the perfect size. The little tiny ones, they get out of everything. And, he's a lap dog. So if you want a snuggle bunny, if you hold him, he hugs you. And if you are on that couch, he'll be right on your lap. So he is he needs a home someone that just wants to love him. Johnny, he has been my special boy, and he shows that he's kind of shy when you go up to his kennel. But you have to also think a lot of people go up to their kennels during the day. So you got to think the crowds that come in, it gets scary after a while seeing 20 people walk by your kennel. He is just a sensitive little guy, but gosh, do I ever love this guy. Yeah, he just wants he needs a family that just wants to cuddle and love him. So if you're that family, come on down to 2610 Sweetwater Avenue. I also want to let everybody know we are going to be having a PetSmart event on May 21st. May 22nd. 21st from 10 to 1. So we have May 21st from 10 to 1, and we'll have a lot of doggies up for adoption. So make sure you come on down to PetSmart in beautiful Lake Havasu City. We'll have many dogs up there that need a home. But if you don't find that special doggie that is going to be at PetSmart, we'll be open here from 10 to 4 on that Saturday also. Every Saturday we're open from 10 to 4 for adoptions. So come on down and adopt Mr. Johnny today as he's falling asleep in my arms. And this is my boy Bruno. Bruno has been here for a while. We had him on the adoption floor but not available because we're treating his ears. Then Bruno had a reaction to one of the antibiotics and started losing his hair. So then he has grown his hair back. And now he is ready for adoption and happy as can be after all that. Oh, and he was neutered. So he's had quite a trip here at the Humane Society on my boy. We want to say thank you to a lot of the people that have come in here and they've asked what our wishes are for these animals, because we have so many animals with special needs right now. Like Bruno has to be on a grain-free food. I have Mr. Puffin that has to be on his salmon and oatmeal food. We have another dog that has to be on a grain-free food. We have actually 2 dogs. So we have we have people that when they come, our community that come in and ask what the needs are, and we really appreciate it, because you know some of these foods and stuff can be really expensive, just like Mr. Puffin's treatment. That was, and all the testing, very expensive, but with all the support and donations, it really helped out to get everything done for that boy. And same with this boy too, yes. So right now, the Western Arizona Humane Society animals, we need canned kitten food and dry pedigree dog food and canned food. We just had an amazing huge donation from PetSmart on small beds, and then another huge donation from Tuesday morning on large dog beds. So we are set for a while on the dog beds. It's amazing. So thank you everybody for all the support and donations for these animals. It makes them so happy, as you can tell. He's like, you said grain-free. So come on down. Bruno is waiting for you to adopt him. And as you can see, he is just a relaxed dog that gets along with kids, other animals, everybody. So come and adopt Bruno today. Yes, because he's my boy. Yes, he is. Oh, my God. And this is Sal. Sal is he is a great boy. Sal's 18 months old. And unfortunately, Sal has been here, sadly, since September. I can't tell you why, except he does need to be the only animal. He can be a little too rough, but he is really good on a leash. Not too fond of gunshots. When we took him to the Chowder Fest, he didn't take it so well. But we were by the shooting range, so a lot of dogs don't like that. So I can tell you, fireworks will probably be the same thing for him. He loves his toys, and it is a sad thing he's been here since September, but I think it's because when you approach his kennel, he'll jump on the front of the kennel. You can't judge an animal on that because, good boy, that's their protective area, and especially when they're here for a long amount of time, that becomes their home. They're protecting their home. They're doing their job. So if you see a dog that you're interested in, just like Sal, you can see what an amazing boy he is. And just because you go by his kennel and he barks at you or jumps on the front of the cage doesn't mean he'll be like that when you take him home. Just in the kennel. It's a complete different environment here at the Humane Society, especially when you have so many other dogs, huh? Can you shake? Can you shake? Can you give me kisses? Yes. So please come on down, adopt this boy. He just wants someone to hug and love and kiss him all over. So come on down to 2610 Sweetwater Avenue and adopt my sweet boy today. I love you. And this is Obi, and Obi is about 5 years old. He was he was a family doggy, but unfortunately they couldn't keep him no more. So Obi was brought in. Now when Obi was first brought in, he was very stressed. He is a very gentle dog. So he had a series of, a lot of times when dogs stress, they can tend to have really unique stools, as we can put it nicely. So he's going to have any adjustment that he goes to a new home. That first, couple of days, it might be a little nervous for him, but he will settle down. Obi is just, he's a big boy, but he's just, like I said, a little sensitive when it becomes with change of life. So he does really well with people. He can just be very shy at first, but then he just wants to go right up to you. I would say he's a perfect family dog. Toddlers, probably not, because I don't think he was really raised with toddlers, but I know when he did a meet and greet and they had older children, he loved the older children. So come on down to the Western Arizona Humane Society. Adopt Obi today. He is ready to go. And say, just come and adopt me. I really want to go. Yes, good boy. Now, you want to talk about that perfect dog? Here's Krueger. Krueger is another one that has been, and I think he's just been here very long because of his name, to be honest with you. But he is like Freddy Krueger.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But he is a really good boy. He's so excited. Oh, wait, food. You can tell how playful he is. He hasn't lost a pound, and he has been here since, he's another one that's almost been here for a year. I can't tell you why, because he's such an amazing boy. He really wants to play with Bill and Marilyn. Can you sit? Sit. Where's the toy? Do you want a squeaker? There's one right here. Whoa, there's one right there. Get it. Get it, get it, get it. He really loves his treats. As you can tell, he doesn't miss a treat. So Krueger, and we have so many volunteers that come in and they fall in love with them. But Krueger does pick and choose on what dogs he wants to be with, just like we pick and choose our friends. So, but his adoption fee is completely sponsored. All you have to do is pay for a city license. So you pay a simple $20 for a new forever friend. That's just amazing. So if you want to come on down and take Krueger out, come on down to 2610 Sweetwater Avenue. We're located right off the 95 and Acoma on the very south end of town. And you have to come and take out this happy boy. I mean, he is just amazing. He's a healer lab mix that's just full of love. So come and adopt my boy today, huh, my boy? And this is Hallie. Hallie is about 4 years old. She loves other dogs. She loves kids. She's 3 years old, sorry. She loves other dogs and loves kids. She's one of our special girls that she does have a slightly hip issue. It's actually her tendons back here. She will need either a special surgery, which it's not right, you don't have to have that done, or she can be on a simple medication, which will, like a Rimadyl or some kind of medication that your vet can recommend, which we do have her on right now. Mwah, yes. Because we don't want her to be in pain, no. But as you can see, it just helps her when she walks and stuff, so she doesn't have to go through that surgery. No. But she is just, you can tell, she is just the most amazing girl. She just wants her kisses and love. She wants her new forever family. Oh, you like it when I say that, huh? Yes, you do. So we all have a gimp in our life. But it doesn't mean that you can't love me forever. No. And should we tell them about the big 50-50 we have going on? Yeah? Just so we can raise money for you guys? So the Humane Society is throwing a 50-50. It's a big 50-50 that we are doing, and it's starting today. And it will end on June 3rd at our specially Top Hat and Tails event. You don't have to be present to win. We will be drawing that winning ticket at the Top Hat and Tails on June 3rd. And the tickets are $5 a ticket, or you can get 5 tickets for $20. Now, if you don't know what 50-50 is, whatever the jackpot is, you get 50% of that jackpot, and the other 50% gets donated to the Humane Society. So if you would like to come on down and adopt one of these beautiful animals, and you can go ahead and you can be a part of this 50-50, you don't want to miss out, because it's going to be for a whole month. Can you imagine in a whole month getting the money? So it's a bigger donation for these guys and a bigger donation for your pocket too. So come on down, get your 50/50 tickets and adopt our beautiful Haley today. Now this is Rosie. Rosie's really scared right now. She's one of our new girls that is here at the Humane Society. We're not sure how she gets along with kids, and we don't know how she gets along with other animals. So we do on some of these animals, if we have no information, it's the best thing that you do is you do a meet and greet with your kids and with the animals. You want this to be a new forever home, and you want it to be the perfect experience with these babies, huh? That way they don't keep coming back and forth. Now, she is only 3 years old, and you can tell she's just, she's just a gentle girl. But you know, some of these guys are just sensitive, so they can be scared at sometimes, huh, sweetheart? But say it's all right. It's up to us to take the time to make sure they feel welcome into their new home. So if you're interested in Rosie, please come on down to 2610 Sweetwater Avenue. We are right off the 95 and Acoma on the south end of town. And don't forget, we're on Facebook every single day with different animals that come in. We also have special events, adoption events, fundraisers. So check on our Facebook page at all times because we're posting every day on these special guys. So come on down and adopt Rosie today. Yes. Yeah, you're good. And this is Seger. Seger is an Australian cattle dog healer mix, and she is only 2 years old. She's housebroken. She gets along with larger dogs, with most larger dogs, no smaller dogs. And she does get along, she loves kids. She does very well with kids. Yes, she does. You know, it was an unfortunate situation why Seger had to come in, and it's really hard for the family that had to turn her over. She's an amazing girl, but just with them having the animals, they had 2 other smaller animals, and it just was getting too rough for the family to try to keep them all together. So they had to bring Seger in, but let me tell you, they brought everything in for her. And on top of it, her adoption, they also sponsored her adoption. But the one thing is, we have to promise that you're going to be the right home. So if you have a smaller animal, this is not going to be the doggy for you. But if you have a larger animal, bring them in. If you have kids, bring them in. Make sure that everybody's going to be a happy family, huh? Yes. So come on in and adopt Seger today. She is ready for adoption, and she wants her new forever home. Yeah, my girl. Look at you smiling. And this is Toby. Toby is another one that shows just wonderful in his kennel when you approach his kennel. We actually have been working on him on that, but he is still learning. When you get him out of the kennel, it's a complete different story. He just starts to love you, and he likes his little rubbies and massages. Toby is about a year old. He's almost a year old. And he's microchipped, he's neutered. He came in with another dog, so we saw that he gets along with the dog that he came in with. We don't know if he gets along with all dogs, so we cannot answer. A lot of these dogs that we are having on the show today are brand new, and some of them we've been working with for a little bit because they were very scared when they came in. This is a total different environment when compared to being on a couch at home. So it can get a little scary for these guys. So Socks is the other one that he came in with, but with the kennels, they needed to have their own space. So if you would like to come down and adopt Mr. Toby, don't confuse him with Einstein because Einstein was older. But if you want to adopt this guy, you just need to come on down. We're open Monday through Saturday. Adoption hours are from 10 to 4. And don't forget, we are open every Saturday, except if it's a holiday, of course. So come on down and adopt my sweet boy Toby today. Yeah. You just... Now this is little Bruno, and little Bruno, he is like, gosh, he's kind of like a Chihuahua, but he has kind of a longer body, which it can be a Basset or, or a Corgi or something longer. We just don't know. He's neutered. He's only 2 years old, and he is a sweet boy. You are. Yeah. Yes, you are. Now, Bruno he had 2 other partners with him, Toby and Socks. So they all came from the same house, but they don't need to be adopted together. They really don't care if they're together or not. Toby is a very sweet boy. He was another one that was kind of scared when he first came in, but now he's all better. As you can see, he is just a happy guy. Now, I want to let everybody know it's summertime. There is no in between. It is summertime, and it's getting hot out there. Even though in the morning time when the summer really starts to hit, 6 o'clock is going to be your walking time in the morning. That's pretty much the only time. The blacktops and cement, when it hits 8 o'clock, you're going to be already hitting 100 degrees on that walk. When you go out to the water, the lake, you have a lot of people that are ripping and roaring in their watercrafts, and people not paying attention. Make sure you have ID on your animal. Make sure you have a life jacket or a very bright collar on these animals so they're visible for anybody that is driving a vehicle on the water, and so you can keep track of your animal because they can blend in with that water. Always keep your dog on a leash because you will have other dogs that will be running around and you can lose your animal very quickly. We have been finding more and more strays coming in because people are letting our animals run loose and they turn around just for a second to enjoy their company, and guess what? Gone. And on top of it, they have no ID, no microchip, and a lot of times you have to remember we're closed on Sundays. So come on down to adopt little Bruno. Please be safe for your animals and for yourself because, it's going to be a rough summer. I can just feel it because it came a little late this year, so I think we're going to have a rough one this year. So come on down, adopt our little Bruno, and be safe out there. Yes. And this is Delilah. Delilah is 2 years old, and she is a shepherd. They had her at a Rottie mix, but I don't see the Rottie at all. She is just a sweet, sweet girl. She's been here for a while. Delilah had a litter of puppies. She is now retired. We got her spayed. No more babies. No more. She's had quite a few litters, so as you can tell, she kind of got worn, but we're no more on that, huh? Now it's time for Mama's turn, huh? She's really, really good girl. She does need to be socialized because, I think she was more of a kind of just a let-go dog. They're not taking care of, not having a family dog. And she needs that family. She needs to know what love is from humans, which she has been getting a lot from the shelter staff and a lot from our volunteers every single day. She was not this friendly when she came in, but with us working with her and sitting in her kennel every day and taking her out in her friendship yard, she has been doing amazing. So please come on down and adopt Delilah. Yes, it is her turn to be able to have her new forever home and be the baby of the house. Yeah. And this is my boy. This is Mr. Puffin, and he has been the star of Facebook for over a month now. And he is, you should see, I have pictures from day one when he had no paws, his feet were just total scabs, his face, total scabs. As people found out, if you're following, you would see each week after treatment, it gets better and better. Shannon and I have been fighting this on his face, and with all the treatment, and everybody was first thinking they thought it was mange. And I'm so blessed that when we got those results back, it was not, because I was kissing all over this dog, and goodness, would I get in trouble. But how can you not? But I also want to tell everybody, thank you so much for the donations. We were getting so many donations, so we were able to do all the testing on him. And also, we can be able to continue any kind of treatment that he needs before he goes up for adoption. So I wanted to share this moment with everybody, because I want everybody to see what an amazing boy he is and how loving he is, even though he has the most redneck teeth in the world right now, and mouth, that, no matter what, he smiles at you and we smile right back at him. He has been a blessing to us here at the Humane Society, and it was because of the staff and because of the community, we were able to get him back, to give him his life back. So I want to say thank you, and the staff want to say thank you so much, because now for what you have done for him, he's going to be able to have a good life. Once he gets all healthy, we're going to find him his new forever home. Yes, we are. So I want to say thank you. And don't forget, we do have so many animals here at the Humane Society. And right now we are running low on pedigree dog dry food and canned food. Also, we could always use kitten canned food. So we are getting loads of animals in right now that are going to be needing your help. We want to also thank everybody for all the support, all the dog beds, and the other donations we've been getting and support on this guy. So thank you for everybody. We will see you in a couple of weeks. Have a wonderful week, I guess. And we're off to see the kitties, the wonderful kitties of Waz, and we will talk to you and see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.